Hello, welcome everybody. Here Daniel once again, and today we are going to be working on this new catalog item, and we're going to be setting some permissions to have some collaboration with this project. So we have upcoming our dev meetup on Tuesday, and the idea is that we can have an agile board with some stories, and people can request permission to become an agile developer, and then they will be able to um, look at the agile board on the computer, look at that stories, create updates, have App Engine Studio roles, and things like that. So they will be able to sign up with their own accounts and request this permission catalog item. Okay. So if we take a look really quick, this is our catalog item. It says request agile developer role, and it has a reference to the user, and there's like a list collector here with some developer skills that they can select from. So we created a new field in our table called developer skills, and this should be a choice where element is developer. So we'll take a look at this in a minute. But basically, our flow, we are going to create it from our now assist. And I have some directions here. It says trigger from catalog item, request agile developer role, get user ID, and request agile role approved by administrator. Then assign agile developer role and App Engine Studio developer role. Also from cat item get act. Okay, let's leave it like that. So it's like to get the catalog item choices from the developer skills variable. Okay. And this is gonna be run as the person who initiates it, so they can request it for somebody. All right, let's see what we can do. So we're using our now assist, and it's gonna build this flow for us. Okay, yesterday we were working on. All right, great. So this is what it looks like. We have catalog, look up user ID, ask for approval, sign user license, get catalog variables. Okay. So we can discard it. We can generate it. I think it looks good for now. So we're gonna go ahead and save it. And here's our flow. This flow was generated by Now Assist. Be sure to check the accuracy and make any edits before activating. Note that there might be some differences from the preview. You can review what you asked Now Assist to create from properties. Oh, okay. Go here, properties. Placeholder. Hmm. We go to normal view. Okay, so we got service catalog. And they're like placeholders. What is this? Action subflow. Look up user ID. Wow. So, before we do this, actually, we gotta get the variables. So, I think this needs to go first. Let's move this guy up. Because when you deal with uh okay, so we got our get variables. Now we're gonna look for it. So it couldn't find it. It was the same name. Oh, it is there. Oh, edit request item. Here is all right. So here, I guess we're gonna do an action, which is look up. Oh, but probably better just creating the. Okay, so here, I guess what it is updating, right? We update a record, so we gotta update roles. Okay, let's see what I did here. Member. So we're gonna update a record, which is group, right? Developer. Or group member. Uh, Oh, and then field. Got. Okay. This is gonna be our user guy. Flow variable. Trusted. This, I don't think we need this. We're using it from here. This one, that, so we just, gonna do another group. Hit this here. What? App Engine Studio, user. Hello. All right, that's it. Okay. Then we don't need that. And I don't even think we need. So it's gonna give him those permissions. The thing about the skills, I mean, it just records it in the catalog, I guess. So take a look. I activate this. I mean, it gives him the number 3 is mandatory. So on the other one, it was like create new record. Create or update. So yeah, I think here's like create or update record. So for this, I'm not really sure why on this create or update record. So actually, we're creating a record then. We're not updating a record. We're creating group member every time get the group. Then user, our user. So, I mean, if you add Orlando developers and then you give all the roles that they need from just that, you just do one thing. This is gonna work with a new user. So the next part of this whole thing is the app. Okay, we have now mobile app, and I'm already logged in. Okay, so if I look, I have like some favorites here, but I want to see this new catalog item. And the right instant, 24. Okay, so I'm logged in as an administrator. I am going to add somebody. Okay, so go to home page here. Let's see, called Agile. Request IT assistant. That's like quick links. So maybe I can add that here in the quick links. I'm logged in as the administrator. I'm gonna create, okay, actually, here we go. I'm gonna create a driver. We have a record producer creates a driver. I'm gonna create a driver. Okay, let's say this is manual. So I'm gonna add his email. ID and phone, city of Orlando. And we have a driver type, so they can pick from these driver types. But first responder, you can also include a photo. All right, so we added their manual. Actually, that creates an account for them. Password. So if they wanted to log in here, because creates thing, but it doesn't create their access. Send them an email. Have to handle the passwords too. How can they log in here? Gonna log out. So, gonna impersonate him. Actually, if we take a look at users, create our new user now from the mobile app. And if we here, let's see, out of these here. If we type in manual. Okay, here's his user ID. Okay. So he does not have a password. He does belong to nothing. Oh, do we not have those groups in here? Because in our flow, we have a user group that was created in our other instance. But it's the same. Okay, I don't think we have the user group. That's why. We do have the role, the permission, but we don't have that user that we're talking about here. I'm gonna can import it from our other system. So if we go here, we gotta wake up this. But if we go into our flow, the driver roles, the one that we're talking about, and actually hot tracks driver record not found. Oh, see that? So hot tracks driver, because it has a sys ID, right? So that group is not here. So if the instance is woken up, it's awake, and okay, get it from here. Great. Count last night. So go to groups. And we look up, we got Hot Tracks drivers. Got that super fast. So this is the one. Hot Tracks integration. So okay, so I think last time, yesterday we were talking about how to export this. Um, so if you create a new data update set and you put in progress and you submit and make current, okay? So if you do the create application file, then it's going to put it into that update set, right? They And if we have our update set, local update sets. Okay, so here it is. And all right, so we have that metadata snapshot. So let's say it's completed. Now what? And then I don't know what to do. Here, export to XML. Got it? Here it is. Now, if I go here, update, or we just go right up. This one, we don't have anything, but if we do import XML, I import this, created. So go to group, Okay, so administration groups, and we look for our groups. They're not here. Oh, but they were created time ago. So let's see. They're not here either. Oh, okay. So, not really sure about how to import it that way. After I find it, guys. So, if we go back to our groups, then the other way we can import these is by doing it one by one. See here, our flow was automatically assigning the users as they were signing up. So I am just gonna go ahead and import this group as it is without the group members. Those group members don't exist over here. So if we were gonna do the group members too, then I probably want a better way to do that. So here we have nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and import our group or our group record. And we should now see Hot Tracks driver. Okay, so now our flow updated. Should not say record not found anymore. Should find our record. It should have the same sysid. Still loading it. All right, so there they are. So on this update driver roles, really simple. Just updates it. And our flow that we created is pretty much the same. Okay, so I think we fixed that. These other groups, I don't need to create them now. Could be created. The App Engine Studio, how do we include that update in there? So actually for our user, Okay, they're already in here somehow. Oh, I guess they had been applied, but they didn't have the group existed yet. But now that the group's there, they have the relationship um back in working order. Okay, so we have our two group members. So what I want to do is I'm gonna impersonate Manuel, and we're gonna request our catalog um item. This is what they will see if they log in. So they have missions to that app only. Not much more. They don't even have a password to get in here. If we click here, they see the hot tracks folder. So they can't see this, right? Oh my gosh, they can't see what the tournaments. Oh, they can. All right, so they're completely blind. Not see anything. What about the? So employee center. Um, they got these recommended ones. Totally not updated for person. Got all these service catalogs that we don't need. Agile. Okay, so here it is. Got a favorite. Oh, so see, this is supposed to show their name. Uh, no good because I can't find anybody. Okay, we can't find anything. All right, so this is no good. You do any of these. Okay, so see, this is what we're supposed to see. So if we look, all right, so we're gonna go and an impersonation. Favorite. I see people. See people. Hit that. All right, so we submitted that. So it goes to some admin or requested for. Our service portal needs some work. But if we go to our requested item, some approval. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that approval because at this point we just want people to just get the permission if they request it. All right, so here it is. That's what we see. Not working. These tabs, what is this? Scope task. Provide requested service. So approvers, nobody. See the flow. No. Take a look at the flow. Let's see. So application driver have update driver rules. Actually, this is the one when they first sign up. So I don't think that's looking for. So application intake error. Configuration incomplete. User provisioning. App Engine Studio for system property and provision use. The error. App Engine Studio user is an issue. Uh, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at our flow here and let's see if it actually triggered at all. So we have this flow right here. Then we can go to our executions and we have nothing. So this all right. Get rid of this. And we're gonna get rid of the Agile or App Engine Studio. Actually, super simplify this thing. Save this and save it now. I'm gonna go here to update driver roles. And we're gonna copy this one. I'm gonna give that Orlando. Activate that. That will be applied for our next users. They get sign up. And we wanted to take a quick look at that script because I think it put in the user ID right away. So we look at add driver. So actually, it's under add wheels. We have driver, the reference, and look at driver. Full value has it. Oh, it has user name. Here you got user ID. Get user ID. This list collector not pointing to the right place. All right, let's click now. All right, so we'll leave this one inactive for now, but we added that role at the beginning. Everybody should have this role, and should let them look at the agile. So how do they get a password? Um, all right, so members, me, got these two, great. So that gives them Scrum user. Mission we want to give them. All right, all the power. Okay, so gonna change this here. That. What is this? All right, so it's opening up some permissions there. Opening up, allowing others to part of this. Most people are just never gonna do it, you know. But also, giving all those permissions like that is probably not the best way. But our next meeting is gonna be at the dev meetup. So we want everybody to automatically sign up for it and get those permissions. And we do have a lab where people are going to be able to work on some of these stories. And if we just give them all the access, it will be fine. And we'll have this backed up here. So if we need to um, revert back some changes, we can do that. Edit all this. Our branch. So what I would like to do now is we'll need to test this out. But in order to test it out, we need to add some vehicles. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that offline, and I'll be updating you guys on the next video. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day and continue coding. All right. See you later. Bye bye.